In this video, we'll learn how to create this fun island ocean scene using free and open source software Inkscape. To get started, we'll select the rectangle tool and just go ahead and left click and hold and draw a rectangle. Then we'll select the rectangle. We can change the size however we want. Go ahead and choose a nice blue color. This will be our background, like our sky color. Then we'll grab the Bezier curve tool, and this lets us create a path. Every time we click, it'll create a node in our path. So just hold down the control key and go along and just hit the left mouse button at different intervals, and then go ahead and close it off as a complete shape. This is going to be our waves. We'll go into the Edit Paths by Node tool, and then you can left click on each of these lines and just kind of bend it down. It creates a bow, like an arc, between these nodes, and this is the basis for our waves. Don't worry if you don't get them right the first time. You can always go back in and edit them using this Edit Paths by Node. Over in the Fill and Stroke, we'll go into the Fill and we'll set it to a darker blue color. And now we have some nice blue waves. Right click and go to Duplicate. Now I'll duplicate this path. We'll just drag it down here for now. And then right click and go to Duplicate on our background rectangle and go to Path Intersection. And this will just clip off the side so that it matches within our rectangle. We'll do the same thing 3 times, so we'll go Path Intersection with both the background and the wave selected. And now we have these 3 different waves kind of offset in different colors with each other. We can select the front ones again, right click and go to Duplicate. And if we set these to black, we can go in and create in Fill and Stroke. We can add a blur to give it a little bit more depth, so it's a little bit more blurry here at the front. We'll lower it down to behind, and now we see that it kind of has this, it makes it more stand out more. We'll do this each time with each of these different waves, and now they have almost like a 3D effect, like they're casting a shadow back. It's like a paper cutout almost. We'll right click and go to Duplicate on our rectangle again. We'll select everything and go to Clip Set. Now we'll select the circle tool and we'll create an oval. Go ahead and set it to any color that you want. This is going to be the land for our island. The rest of this video is going to use these same steps that we did to create the waves. We're going to be using the Path tool. We're going to be using Edit Paths by Node tool. We'll be duplicating and then either using the difference or intersection of different paths selected. So if you're not familiar with how that works, you might want to check out some earlier tutorials, but I'm going to speed up the video now just to go through the rest of this process. But literally everything is just duplication and either intersecting or differences, and then also just creating custom paths to create outlines and highlights on this artwork. I hope you enjoyed this artwork. Don't forget you can download the original source version if you want to make changes to it or just use it any way that you want. I'm just releasing it under an open source license. And so thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to catching you in the next video.